How are you guys doing? Yeah. Hey Pintu, how you doing? All right. Seems like we are good to go. Yeah, hey man, how you doing? Pintu? Are Gen Z programmers cooked? Okay, right away we have a video to watch. So I'm gonna wait for
Short answer? No.
some people to join in and let's see this video. Then another one right here. Yeah, I'm also doing fine, bro. Doing fine. I've been working on a video that will absolutely put you in hysterics. I'm pretty sure of that. Let me drag this a little closer. Yeah, this is best. Yeah. Otherwise, what is your day look like, Pintu? What are you doing today? Arch Linux is under attack. This has been a very bad week for software, isn't it? Everything that we know is under attack, whether it is the T app getting exploited. I mean, fucking developers put the public bucket URL online. It's public. And now they are calling it a data breach, which is mind blowing to me. Like, how could that be? Bro, could you tell I'm in second year? What should I do? Is doing gate or for placement? And how I need to prepare for placement? First of all, Pintu, that is a very personal question. According to you, if I told you to do gate, but you're not really interested in doing gate, then it is on me that I pushed you in that direction. So I would leave this decision in your hands, straight up. I won't be able to tell you what to do. You understand, like there's a problem right here, right? This is a very serious career decision that you have to make. If you are into preparing for gate, then you are all the way in to prepare for gate. There is no going back. And if you are into tech jobs and you want to prepare for tech jobs, then also you have to be completely locked in. There is no going back. So questions like that actually freak me out, given that you're trying to get my opinion, but actually even sharing an opinion can turn out to be destructive for you. You can end up you can end up in a position where it might not work out for you. There are more chances of things not working out for you than working out for you, and it would fall under my conscience. I would be like, I destroyed my student's life, my viewer's life, I'm sorry. So I won't be able to help you with that. I would say that that is your decision to make, and I hope you make the decision that is good for you. Weigh out the pros and cons, weigh out what chances you have, and make an informed decision. Hey Rachit. Oh yes, I know, but I am from below tier 3. Here is no placement. So was I, bro. So was I. I'm also a tier 3 student. I've always been a tier 3 student. The colleges that I went to, forget company placements. Nobody even knew the college name. Those are the kind of colleges I went to. But I still made it, given that I had a goal in mind and I just worked for that. That's it. I didn't look here and there. I always wanted to get into tech, always wanted to be in the private sector. And as a result of that, I never looked into what gate exams are, what NEET exams are, what other exams are. None of that. I did none of that. Never even looked towards government jobs at all. Even though my brother is a probation officer in Canara Bank, and he always used to tell me, "Why don't you try for a government exam? You are pretty good at coding. What if you crack a government level coder exam, and then now you are a software developer for the government?" I was like, "Nah, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to work for the government." Government job never hit a spot in my head where I was like, I want one of those. I always wanted to be in the private sector. So if you are confused, I would say try to get out of this confusion, because the longer that you keep it in your head, the shorter your life will be from then on. If you decide to go for the tech sector all in, then forget the GATE exams, forget everything that exists out of it. And if you want to go towards GATE exam, then forget the tech sector overall. Forget PHP, Laravel, Ruby, Java, Python. Forget all of this. Just go for GATE and keep only that in your mind. So these are my problems with questions like that, Pinto. I hope you understand, and I hope you make a good decision that works for you. Which company are you currently working for, if you're comfortable disclosing? I'm actually a freelancer, bro. I don't work for one company. I have clients, and I work for multiple companies at once. They know that I'm working for multiple companies, but I make sure to tell the companies that I'm working for that, hey, you are not my only client. You have to know that I can give you time, like 6 7 hours, 8 hours, I can give you that, but know that my entire focus will not be on you. It will be on multiple people. So currently I have like 3 or 4 clients that I'm working for. So there you go, Anirudh. That's what being a freelancer gets you. Otherwise, how is everybody else doing? 9 people are here. Shout out. Yeah. All right. So let's watch this video. Are Gen Z programmers cooked? This video hits on a spot that is really close to me, my Gen Z audience. You know that I always root for you guys. So when somebody is saying, what platforms do you use? Fiverr, TopTal, actually Upwork. You can find my Upwork profile, but sometimes it's not even Upwork. It's not exclusively Upwork. Sometimes my old clients come back to me for new work. So the connection that I built during my startup sector and service sector, that is also paying off for me even today. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't use TopTal, I don't use Fiverr. It's only Upwork that I'm on, and I have gotten like 3 or 4 people I have worked with on Upwork. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, and let's begin.
Short answer?
First of all, I need to see if yeah, this is not turned on.
No, you could end the video right now, but I can't deny, on the surface, things aren't looking so good. AI, layoffs, the economy. For a generation that was born during the dot-com bubble, had their college fund wiped out by the GFC, and graduated during a pandemic, it seems like fate has had Zoomers destined for misery. I mean, we can start with the fact that AI has cooked the entry level. The number of entry-level jobs has fallen.
AI has not just cooked the entry level, AI has cooked the entire internet. There are so many videos now that you can see on YouTube itself where people say that AI bots are now creating a botnet where they are giving each other engagements. There are AI videos where people are not behind the YouTube channel. There are AI bots behind the YouTube channel. There are influencers that is completely AI generated. What was the name of the influencer? She has over a million followers on Instagram, and she's completely AI, and she does brand deals, endorsements, and everything. AI bots have taken over YouTube, whether it is brain rot videos making millions and millions of views and making thousands of dollars in revenue. And then the problem is not just even that. The problem is that AI bots have now taken over the comment section. I have started to get comments by AI bots in my comment section. I have to go in and manually delete them. But this is what we are headed towards. The dead internet theory is so real right now these days. There are so many videos about this. I mean, you can watch pretty much 20 30 videos have been out there for this. Like, this is such an amazing time that we are living in. we are getting told that AI is the future of programming and everything. Then AI takes over the internet and pretty much makes the internet a dead place to stay. Then AI botnets create the engagement network where they are giving each other engagement and driving more and more revenue from the stupid advertising companies. At the same time, we are let known that we are not needed in the workplace anymore, that we are not no good to the corporate sector anymore, so people are laying us off. And then it's so sad. It's such a wild time that we live in. Hey Dinesh, hey Drax, why aren't my messaging showing up? I have turned on live chat. I don't know what the problem is. Sid, what will be the scope of LLMs? Sam Altman is just raising expectations for GPT-5 to loot investments. Of course, that's what he will do. See, the economy is getting threatened a little bit. The more we put money into AI, which cannot be stopped, as I explained before, that it is right now a competition between countries, who can create the best AI out there. So there is no going back. There is no stopping it. And of course, this is a business after all. It has to generate a profit. So the hype cycle is still not ended. It is still going on. I don't know what will come out of GPT-5. I do not understand what the technology is headed towards. If anything, it is creating more and more brain rot, stupid videos that it is getting itself trained on. So it's very interesting time that we live in right now. I'm so waiting for the AI bubble to pop. It's been too long now. It's been too long. 3 years it has been. And the only companies that have been able to pull off AI in a profitable manner are Google themselves. That's it. Nobody else has made a profitable business. Everybody has to hand out freebies and everything in the hopes that they will make money in the future. Like the perplexity thing for Airtel, right? Who's doing construction today? So Perplexity gave out $200 worth of credits for Airtel users. Now, being an Airtel user myself, I did not use it. I'm like, fuck that, I don't need it. So what the hope there is that Airtel, there are how many? Like 460 million or maybe like 500 million users in India. What they are hoping to do with that is that even if 1% of that audience sector converts into paying customers, then that's a great profit for Perplexity. What they are not realizing it, when you hand out freebies, you basically tell your customers that you don't believe in your own product. That's why you have to give out free tiers. Things in software, it doesn't work like that. They are hoping that there will be 1% conversion, but I think that it will be 0.0000001% conversion to paying customers. Everybody has free Google. Everybody has free ChatGPT. Why would anybody want to pay Perplexity based on the pretense that they got $200 worth of credits free for it just because they were an Airtel subscriber? It doesn't track with me. Doesn't track. Yes, finally, messenger. How are you, Sid Bhai? I'm doing fine, Track. I'm doing fine. I completely get it, but you bro, but I have no roadmap for tech job, and my father said that you need to go for GATE, and I wanted a job just after the BTech. A lot of clashing going. That happens. That happens. Your parents doubting you is very valid concern for them, given that they want a good future for you. I would say this is now a family matter, and now I'm even more nervous to jump into this and say anything. When it's between you and your parents, I think that it should stay between you and your parents. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm not willing to give you a opinion or anything, but at this point, if I say anything, there is more chances for it to go destructive than constructive. What if I tell you to do something and then you use that argument to tell to your dad, and then your dad comes back with something and then you're again answerless? What will you do then? So best of luck for you, but I can't take this on my conscience, bro. I'm sorry. I am not the kind of guy that heebie-jeebie just gives out free advice for no other repercussion. I want you to take this seriously. And my role in this is basically zero. You ask me a question, I tell you something, then I turn off the live stream, then I go live my life. I'm not thinking about you, but you have to think about you after this live stream or in between this live stream. So given that there is a difference of responsibility, I have to step away from this question. And I really would ask you to talk to your dad and talk to, even if I give you a roadmap, that's not a guarantee that you will get a job, is it? Nothing in this life is guaranteed. Anything I say can't give you guarantee. Even if I say that I will hire you 2 years from now, that is still not a guarantee. I don't know where I will be in 2 years. So take this with a massive grain of salt, and I'm just not gonna say anything. It's between you and your parents, and I hope that you sort it out. Uh, Good that YouTube will not demonetize such brain rot channels. Yeah, they will. They will. Till now, I'm not able to learn a language. I started it. Is it enough time for going tech jobs? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You have 3 years in your hand. Second year, third year, fourth year. That's 3 years. That's more than enough. Stop believing everybody who tells you that you are late. No, you're not. No, you're not. You have plenty of time to learn and build yourself from the ground up. Perplexity is working great for me. I regularly use it for researching and scraping data in a few minutes. But are you a paying customer? Is my question, Anirudh. Are you a paying customer? And don't buy that because I shamed you for it. But are you a paying customer right now? Or are you still using the free credits that Perplexity gave you? Thank you, but at least tell me some points how I figure out these. Oof. You're not gonna let this go away now, are you? I would say, given that tech sector is so terrible nowadays, and then you also saw the SSC exam, right? How badly it was conducted. So there is no hope there as well. So it's basically I'm just giving you a boat to sink with. Can't do that, bro. Can't do that. So I'm sorry. You are an Airtel user. Okay, that's all right. But are you a paying customer of Perplexity is what I'm asking. Have you bought Perplexity Pro is what I'm asking. All right, so let's continue this video.
Fallen harder than the number of children named Osama after 2001. Back in the day, hiring an intern was almost
Wait, what was that joke?
I mean, we can start with the fact that AI has cooked the entry level. The number of entry-level jobs has fallen harder than the number of children named Osama after 2001. Back in the day, hiring an intern was almost a necessity. We always needed someone to write boilerplate, set up a project, fix the bug that's been sitting in the backlog for months. But AI has made writing code a lot quicker. There's also another AI, the more powerful version, otherwise known as actually Indians, but more formally known as offshoring. With the rise in
Don't bullshit me with that. Offshoring has always been a thing. Do not bullshit me with that. And I think this guy is completely unaware of the fact that Donald Trump literally is saying to Americans to not hire Indians. And Donald Trump called India a dead economy, which is so funny to me. But don't bullshit me by saying that offshoring is a latest trend. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It has always been a part of American workplace culture.
Otherwise known as actually Indians, but more formally known as offshoring. With the rise in remote work, a lot of companies decided to offshore entire dev teams. This hasn't made getting a dev job in the developing world any easier. Companies looking to offshore aren't doing it to nurture future talent, but get the most experience for the least dollars. Because if there's one thing the world has learned, it's that programming equals money. And this is the third reason Gen Z got cooked. Hashtag learn to code. The go-to solution for unemployment in
The plant I have worked off all my life has shut down and my hometown is dying. LMAO, learn to code. And now the reverse thing will happen.
the 2010s was hashtag learn to code, but programming, like anything else, is a skill. It requires competence, motivation, and a knack for problem solving. Programming isn't a band-aid solution to poor economic planning, but as boot camps kept popping up at the rate Pirate Software mentions he works at Blizzard, the junior dev market has gotten oversaturated to the point of no return. Now, although
Man, Pirate Software is really getting his ass handed to him. He's not gonna escape the allegation. Hey, Harsh Burana, how you doing? Ask him again the same thing with different wordings. Okay, now you're taking the piss. Your thoughts on Harkirat Singh opening 100 You will find the answer in a latest video of mine. The If YouTube Devs Were Honest series, I am making that and it is almost done. It is almost done. I'm hoping that I will shoot the remaining parts today or tonight and I'll release the video tomorrow. So this question you will get answered tomorrow. 100%. Dinesh. Not yet. See, told you, Anirudh, not yet. Okay, brother, continue the video. It's the fucking situation. I don't know how I'm in this situation. Everybody goes through that, Pintu. First of all, don't think to yourself that this is very unique to you and it's only you who's confused and everybody knows what they're doing. Don't think that. Everybody is scared. Everybody is confused. Everybody is trying to run around and just shoot darts in the dark. And they are hoping that something sticks. And now they have the light to guide them. Everybody is in this situation. Even me as a software engineer who's working currently in the tech sector, I am in the same situation as you. So don't think that it is only happening to you. Don't do that to yourself. He'll spare you. He'll answer you. Don't spare him away with no opinion. Sure, no man. Why not? Um, Damn. So is it time for core engineering mechanical to rise again? Maybe that's how the economy is. You create a surplus in one sector, the value goes down, and now the people have to flock to other sectors, which has the potential to rise again. So I can't say that if it is the core engineering domain that will rise again, but surely there is some domain that will do that. Okay, I'm waiting. Waiting for what? Hey Shivam.
Although things look pretty bad, we also live in a time where startup founders are younger than ever, and there are literal children writing better code than professionals. The only solution to all this doom: take initiative. Technology is an exciting field where you can actually demonstrate competence outside of having a job, and there's many ways to do this. Build something. I know, it's oversaid, but there's truth to this. Whether it's a project, startup, a community, even content, build anything. Something you care about, something you find useful, and something you can show off. That's because programming is a very social skill. Large code bases, open source projects, communities, and even content aren't built and maintained by a single person. And once you get involved building something, you'll eventually find more people, or people will find you. Another great aspect of building something is that it broadens your skills. Having a broad skill set works in two ways. You can adopt the mindset of a T-shaped developer, which means you have a broad set of skills, such as DevOps, front-end databases, but you focus in on one area. But you can extrapolate this even further. For example, along with programming, I also know video editing. You can combine programming with a bit of design, programming with a bit of data, or programming with a bit of professional yapping. With the pace of the current economy, generalization is the new specialization, at least at the junior level. There's
All that generalization does in the tech sector is juniors walking around acting like they know everything and their ego being too inflated to admit that they don't. That's all generalization does in the tech sector. This is one of those sectors where I feel like this should not be the case. People have such a hard time admitting that they don't know what to do, or they don't know how to fix a certain situation, or they don't know a certain technology. All that they do is watch couple videos, binge couple documentation or whatever, and now they act like they know everything. No, specialization still has value. It will always have value. When you are in front of the interviewer and they hit you with a question, whether it is read off of Google or whether it is read off of their own experience, you will be freaking out. So don't go after generalization. It's so trash in the tech sector only. I mean, other domains, yeah, maybe generalization works, but not in the tech sector. Please, no. Shut up. Okay, my hair is not getting cut off. Okay. I would recommend to list plus minus of both options and discuss with your father. That's what I said, Noman. That's what I said. Time for the future engineers to gamble. The one who wins will thrive. Yeah. It's not a gamble. I mean, in some sense it is. Yeah, between gate exam and tech sector, yeah, it is a gamble. Yeah. It's been like that right now, very much more so because companies want to keep making more and more better GPUs. The electronic engineering flourish, the robotics manufacturing, Mech-E is the hotspot, and so on. And then what happens is when mechanical engineering becomes the go-to career choice, then again a surplus happens. The value of an employee goes down, and then some other sector again rises. This is how an economy is. The phrase you are looking for is imposter syndrome, except for some people it's not a syndrome, they're actually imposters. Nice, Anirudh.
excellent content out there to learn new tech pretty quickly. And a final piece of initiative you can take is to cold approach. Gen Z seem to be addicted to these cold approach videos,
Why is he calling it Gen Z? It's Gen Z.
but hardly seem to use them. I'm not saying to go and spam a bunch of people on LinkedIn. You should look for companies that have recently raised money, research their product, and think about ways you can add value to their company, and send well thought out messages based on that. Here's a pro tip.
How many though? How many messages? And now that you have said this advice publicly, so many people are going to adopt this advice. And now we are back to the same ground zero problem. People not being able to find anything or find a job. This is what the public advice has a problem with YouTube. YouTube has a public problem advice. Public advice problem. What am I saying? What happened to my English vocabulary today? So when you tell somebody a super secret formula to get a job, but you do it on YouTube and your video gets 30,000 views, guess what? The formula is not secret anymore. It's now a publicly known thing. Everybody is going to implement this. And again, we are back to the same ground zero problem. Something has happened to my English today. What the fuck? I need to stream a little bit more, it seems like, to keep my vocabulary up. Time to create content in the dead internet. Everybody should be a YouTuber. Like, that advice is also such a bullshit advice. I see so many channels that do live streams where they say coding every day until I become a tech SWE. And how many viewers do they have? 5, 7, 9. Is that enough? No, it isn't. Bro, what's the inspiration of hate on X? Well, X is meant for hate. And I assume that Vishy, you saw something, you saw my profile, isn't it? That's me being genuine. That's me being real. I'm not a happy beacon light of hope all the time. I get angry. I sometimes want to rage bait people. I sometimes like to poke people around so that I can get a reaction out of them, and that gives me a little bit satisfaction. That's what I do on X. On LinkedIn, I don't do that. I don't target people. I just say generic stuff. But Twitter actually promotes you being, a little bit deranged. Let's put it that way. I was about to say something that I would have fallen into trouble. I don't want to. Not on YouTube. Not on YouTube. He uses AI voice for the videos, hence Gen Z. Ah, that wouldn't be a big surprise, by the way, because this sound actually does sound like AI generated. Why I feel like Uncle in on streams and Discord. I fucking don't want this aura. That's okay. If being an uncle is something that you find cringy, then that's a you problem, bro. Nobody cares if you are an uncle. No one cares. That's a you problem. Hey, meow. So I wanted to go for some C and Rust after a few more months with what I'm currently doing. Is that a good idea? Yeah, it is. C++ and Rust, man, you are really going low level. And Harsh, you have created themes for Ubuntu. You're already a crack dev. I would say go for it. Go for it. Rust has so much scope nowadays. Shopify has adopted it. So e-commerce domain is always open for you to go for Rust development. Then there are so many apps that are getting created in Rust. So go for it. Go for it. Very good idea. C++, so you can jump to C# anytime you want. And at that point, you will be preparing for Microsoft. So you can even do that. Yeah. That's exactly the cycle. Most disciplines are interconnected and have always relied on each other. It's not mathematics. I feel engineers just take the blame each other by saying stuff like X% engineers, unemployable, unskilled, blah, blah, get skilled, etc. Because there is an incentive to calling people unskilled. And you know what that incentive is? Right here. The first line in his description box, get 20% of Mobbin Pro up to your design game. Right here. This is the incentive of calling people that, because if you tell people that they are cracked, that they are doing good, then they are not your paying customers now, are they? So you have an incentive to tell people that they are jobless, which means that they don't have skills, which must mean that they don't have skills, and which must mean that you're not doing something, in your life that is worthwhile. Therefore, buy my thing so that you have a little bit hope inside you. That's the incentive of being a YouTuber, bro. Gotta go, see you next weekend. Actually, tomorrow, Anirudh. I'm back here tomorrow again. But Rust is a bit tough. Not for Harsh. He is a crack dev. He can pull it off. What are the techs to learn to get ahead from others? That is not a fixed question, bro. Get ahead of others doesn't really exist. There is always somebody that will be ahead of you. You have heard the phrase, right? No matter how good you are, there is a 9-year-old Asian kid who is doing it better than you. That's what it is. Don't think that you are in competition with the entire world. Think of yourself as just wanting one yes from one recruiter in one company. That's all you need. Doesn't matter how many people are around you and what skill level everybody else is in. They are looking for the same thing as well. Validation from one recruiter saying yes that you're hired, and that's what you need as well. So get out of this mentality, math coder. You're not in a competition with everybody else. Hey, Striver. Today you are on time, Striver. Last time, you poor guy, you just entered the stream and I exited out. I remember. The classic Baiju's sales tactic works on YouTube as well. Yeah, of course. I'm learning assembly for learning only. Good for you, Mana. Very good for you. Respect, man, respect. I automatically respect people who say that they are into assembly. I reminisce my days of Intel 8085 microprocessor when I did that in BSc honors. Immediately I go back to that. It was so much fun just tinkering with the actual CPU toolkit that we were given and creating like circuit boards and everything. Is it always okay to go for jobs or think of starting a business? Bro, anything is okay. You want to be a company owner right out of college? Go for it. People do that, right? So don't think that it is okay. Don't ask for validation from society, because no matter what you do, they will find something to criticize you with. They will always find something to criticize you. You're going for a job? Oh, you're going for a job. Look at Sharmaji's son. He's actually starting his own company and he's now his own CEO. He pays himself 2-3 lakh rupees a month. Oh, you're a freelancer? Oh, there is no future. What if your clients walk away from you? What will you do then? Oh, you're starting a business? Then look at Mehtaji's son. He's actually a politician now. He is going for the elections and he might win this time. People will find anything to criticize you. Don't ask for validation by questions like, is it okay? Everything is okay. You are in charge of your own life. Do whatever you want. Maybe I'll try Zig for system programming, but Rust will just mess my mind. I would crack a joke about skill issues, but Zig is also a very good programming language. Yeah, go for it. They are teaching 8085 at my college too. I really like in brainstorming the code, but then implementing in the kit. Amazing, math coder. I'm so happy for you. You basically are living my life when I was in 2012. Yeah, 2012, 13. Yeah, that was the year I was also tinkering around with 8085 microprocessor. I'm not that good, man. It's just overestimation. I just know HTML, CSS, and React and Next. You already know more than enough, Harsh. Don't downplay yourself like that. Just know, I just know how to mess with configs. That's what being a programmer is all about. What the fuck you mean, Harsh? Tinkering around with configs and making your own stuff is what programmers do. Somebody needs to give you some sort of self-esteem. You have self-esteem issues. And that happens to crack devs. Crack devs, if one thing that they will never admit is that they are crack devs. Now, don't get overconfident just because I validated you, but understand that there's this thing called, Dunning-Kruger effect. Is that what it is? Where the lesser you know, the more you think that there is nothing more to know. And the more you know, the more you see that there is so much more to know that you don't. That's what Dunning-Kruger effect is, right? Yeah. So you are in that stage where you're already so far ahead of your level of students or workers that now you are seeing how much more is there to learn and that you don't know yet. And that is giving you the feeling that you don't know enough. It happens to everybody. Is low level be the way to go in the coming years? Then why are people going through high level languages like Java, Python, JS? I don't think so. Low level will be the way. No. Thanks for that. I feel better. Yeah. Making you guys feel better is what I do here. It's why you guys are not my paying customers now, are you? If I just went ahead and called you skill issues, you don't know shit, you're not gonna get placed, then you will be like, here's my money, please take it and make me feel better. I know everything. Sure you do, Meow. Sure you do. Even so-called natural language as a programming language, which I know will never happen. It might happen. Natural language processing is a very real thing, bro. NLP is a real thing. Campus recruitment going on, give like 6 7 interview, 3 to final round, don't know why they're rejecting me. Life is fucked up. I helped most of my friend in project, even they got selected but not me. Did they give you some kind of some kind of feedback, like what is it, Striver? And also like is campus placement over or what? Or companies will still come to your college? My overall web dev experience has been keep it simple, one front-end framework, one back-end language, and one end framework. One database implementation you're comfortable with, and just go ahead. No need to learn. No need to learn AI is a far-reaching statement, Arindam. But yeah, I sort of agree. I sort of agree. It's hey, exploring engineering. Welcome to the channel. First time here. Just a question. I want to know what other perspectives. Let's say you are senior front-end engineer, and now one of the project expect you to work on Java immediately. Oh, if that happens to me, then I would let my manager know that I'm not a Java engineer, but I am all for it. I'll learn it. Give me some time. I'll learn it. I'll do that. I imagine that you're coming from a startup or service sector domain exploring engineering, because that's what happens to this seems like a startup and service sector employee question, isn't it? No, I mean human language as programming language, but NLP is a completely different thing. Okay, I thought that you meant NLP, mass coder. 2 years, hey Ezhil, welcome to the channel. 2 years from now, people will start to quit job and start selling courses. They already have. They already have. What are you on about, Ezhil? They already have. Mid-size. Knew it. I knew it. You're an employee. You are a paid software engineer. Yeah. So let your product company. Okay. So let your manager know that you are all for it. You will learn it and take your time and work like crazy. It's only beneficial for you. Just keep that in mind. Don't care about deadlines. Don't care about any of that shit. Just learn Java as much as you can and add that to your resume. When you eventually start pulling off tasks, make sure to update your resume that you are now a Java developer as well. It's only beneficial for you. You are basically getting paid to study in a way, if you think about it. But make sure to keep your deadline straight with your manager. Just be like, give me some time. I have to learn Java from scratch. It just equated NLP to programming in natural language. I'm rolling in my bed right now. Okay, is that two different things? Programming in natural language, that's vibe coding, isn't it? I thought he meant NLP, bro. Okay, anyway. Hey, Ayushman, welcome back. I'm that joy of the programming state. Just open, just deepen. What is deepen? While day programming and be overjoyed when I see something work. That's what the spirit of a programmer is, Harsh. I didn't understand where I can start from data science, and I asked a week ago, but I am so stuck about that, confused where I can stop the data science roadmap. Learning never stops, Ayushman. Learning never stops. I would say start applying for companies. If you really think that you are at a stage where you know enough and you can work for a company, start applying. And if not, if you're a student, then I would say focus on your college studies and get a good grade. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. No campus placement going on. Like I have the knowledge, but they don't like how I answer. And in feedback, I manifested about a company, eventually got into final round of it, last round with a person. They don't like how I answer. There you go. That's your problem, Striver. Work on communication skills. I imagine that you are showing some kind of attitude that they are not vibing with. So try to fix that. Hey, didn't that JS guy doing max course selling? Who is that JS guy? I don't know. What JS guy you're referring to, Arindam? I think the jobs for data science will fade away. Oh, okay. No, it won't. And more jobs using that AI, like agents or AI implementation, will grow. Tech giants like OpenAI, Google, Meta would like to keep that market share. Disagree a little bit, but this is a huge topic to get into. So I'm just gonna disagree with you, agree to disagree, and move on. Yeah, thanks. That helps. Yeah, welcome, Exploring Engineering. Having 10-year experience, he told me you are scripted. Having 10 year. Oh, okay. I see what the problem is. You sound a little bit robotic when it comes to explaining your answers. Wow. Okay, so focus on your communication skills. When somebody asks what is depth first search, don't go by bookish definition. Try to explain to people in a human way that we use this in programming to, optimize this and that, and it is used for this and that, and this is how you implement it. So don't go for bookish answers. That's a surefire way to let the interviewer know that you have crammed up answers. You don't know shit, but you memorized everything, and you will forget it like that tomorrow. Good researchers will always have a job. Of course, of course. Namaste, JS1. How do you know about that guy? Are you hinting at something, Anandam? I guess I'm watching too much Prime to know what it really is. Yeah.
Tip: email tends to work better than LinkedIn. 10 messages per day for 10 days is 100 potential opportunities. Fundamentally, tech is just like this. There will be good times, bad times, and times COBOL is in production. You just have to be willing to put the work in and ride out the waves. And if
People make jokes like that about COBOL. The banking sector exclusively works on COBOL. It runs on COBOL. People like that are the problem in the latest tech trends. They always tell people to learn React Next or blah blah blah. They would never tell people to learn COBOL, and you can learn that today. In fact, there are still hirings going on for COBOL developers, and they are getting paid really handsome salaries because it's tough to pull off. But I guess this is what YouTube is. Hey, the one who knocks, you're on time.
you're taking up my advice on starting a company, you should check out mobbin.com.
Oh, shut up. This, then it's all okay. This is why people make videos, isn't it? Let me show you something that is funny. So Hitesh actually made a video about the T app, right? And look at the comments, how funny it is. Here, what happened in T?
Hey there everyone, my name is
Shut up. So look at the comments. Already watched Fireship video. The video is all about Servala, neither technical nor it discuss what should not be done. It's like a news reading. Video starts at 6:44. Can you imagine? For 6 minutes and 44 seconds, he's just yapping. And that's when the video starts. An app for anonymous gossip. Just watch the same content video with same sponsor in Theo's channel. That's a little bit funny to me that that Hitesh got dunked on by his own audience. The T app situation keeps getting worse. I mean, when you really put your public URL, I mean, the bucket URL in public, and you call that breaching, that is bullshit.
If you're
Okay, I really want to watch this video because I'm already outraged looking at the title. 300 million jobs will be gone. Are you prepared? So 300 million is the number of software developers in the current market right now. And I really want to see what she has to say. Okay, so let me catch up. Backbone of the banking people don't understand that people also over high level as they usually easy to pull off. I think people in tech without interest only for chasing money won't last long. What do you think? I mean, yeah, I agree. Yeah. You can't have a career where the money is your only motivation. It won't bring you fulfillment. Um, can an app like this actually work in India? It can, but it can be faked. You can fake data. How hard is it to get how hard is it to get your sister's photo and her ID to sign up on the app and be an imposter, being like you're a guy but you're using the app under the pretense of being a woman. It's easy to pull off. It's so easy to pull off. So no, it won't actually work in India. It's a good thing that happened to T. Very good thing. You need to have love for the work you're doing. Yeah, exactly. It's just bad engineering, no fundamentals. Even simple password hashing was not there. I mean, oh man, password hashing is not there. That is a invitation to disaster. Why do they fear monger so much? I hate them. It's called this, Harsh. It's this. Paisa, money. That's why they have to fear monger you. That's what the incentive is. Like hired another guy. Like I made mistake. I said in final round that I manifested your company and I know senior in that company is my best friend. They thought I got favored and hired a guy without taking his final round. Oh, some ordinary gamers got exposed. Yep. He did. And you know what though? Mutahar has not dropped the video since then. Just look at this. Some ordinary gamers. Look at this. So he basically used to drop a video every single day. So 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 7 days ago, 8 days ago, 9, 10, 12, 13, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So anyway, every day he used to do daily uploads, right? But since his exposed video dropped, he has stopped uploading. And I think, you know what he will do? He will actually wait for the controversy to go away, not say anything. That's what he will do. This is the thing with the review YouTubers that I see. The review YouTubers who talk about other YouTubers, they act like they are so holier than thou and they know what's right and what's wrong and everything. But the moment they get exposed, it actually turns out 10x worse than any other influencer that gets exposed. You know why though? Because there is some section of the audience that is waiting for you to fall when you are somebody who criticizes other people. Now the hateful eyes are on you and they are waiting for you to make a mistake so that when you eventually make a mistake, it will actually rain hell on you. 10x fold, it will happen to you. People will be like, you put yourself in the position to criticize other people. Now you made a mistake. Now you owe us an apology. Now you bend the knee to us. And that's what happened to Joey Swole as well. You saw that controversy with Joey Swole, right? I think I am just terminally online all the time. I mean, I have all the time for gossip and drama. Anyway, so Joey Swole put a post up where he impersonated Hulk Hogan, who recently passed away. If you remember WWE, Hulk Hogan. So he passed away. And given that Hulk Hogan had said the N-word like 20 years ago, people used that to bash Joey Swole. And they were like, you are a racist, you are this, you are that, you always criticize other people, but now you are promoting racism yourself. And the mistake that Joey Swole made was apologizing to his audience. That's what he did. And apologizing to an audience, it seems fine on paper, but on social media, it works in two different ways. Either the hateful people will use your apology as a power trip to make themselves think like they bent the knee in front of you and now you own them, the influencer, the audience owns them. Or sometimes it even puts off the people who actually support you nevertheless. Because when somebody is supporting Joey Swole and they saw the Hulk Hogan controversy and they're like, nah, I don't want to get into this. I still respect Joey Swole. And then they see their favorite influencer bending the knee to someone else. Now they feel a little bit insulted. Like, what the hell, man? Why did you have to apologize to the audience? I supported you. And now you're telling me that my support means nothing to you and the mob is what got to you and my support was not enough. There are twofold effects of this when you apologize on social media. And apparently it did not work for Joey Swole. There are so many people, I imagine that we're waiting for Joyce Wall to make a mistake, because he was criticizing so many influencers, so many people with thousands and thousands of followers. Obviously, there was a mob waiting for him to make a mistake. And when he did, when something was considered non-appropriate, they bashed the fucking hell out of him. And the mistake, he actually apologized. And that's what's happening to Mudahar as well. And I think that Mudahar will not say anything. He will just let it pass away. He will just be offline on YouTube for like 10, 20, 30 days when everybody eventually forgets. And then he will continue his video making. He won't say a word. It's like Cody Ko. Cody Ko is a 6 million subscriber YouTube channel who got alleged that he slept with a 17-year-old girl, which is illegal in Florida. What did he do? He just disappeared from everything. And now 3 or 4 months after that, he's now back to making videos. And that's what Mudahar will do as well. Just watch it. He will never come on camera and he will admit that, yeah, I lied. He will never do that. Because what he did lie about is very serious. The word engineer in Canada is protected by law. You can't call yourself an engineer when you aren't one. So yeah, that's the situation with him. Man knows all YouTube dramas. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I won't walk away from that allegation. Yeah. Audience waiting for you to do something wrong. What kind of content he was making to attract those type of audience? Actually, no. When you establish yourself as morally high than everybody else and you criticize their actions, there is a part of the audience that sits around and keeps an eye on you to make a mistake. They are waiting for you to make a mistake so they can say that you criticize them. Now you are making the same mistake. Now, how are you better than, that person that you criticized? That's what happens with review YouTubers. And you know what though? I'm just gonna throw a prediction out there. Quintheo will fall into a controversy pretty soon. I just know this. I just get the vibes from the guy. He has been spiteful towards Pirate Software. It won't be long until he commits a mistake himself, and then the entire Pirate Software community who still support him, they will jump on Quintheo and they will make him apologize, or they will bash the living F out of him. Good DevOps resources to learn from free for you on YouTube. Bro, learn anything that you want, man. When everything is free, then yeah. Like vibe coding, even sustainable. No, it won't be. 30 crore is huge. Where is the 30 crore number coming from, Mana? The TApp situation is just bad engineering. Okay. Indian people are too smart for this kind of apps, lol. They can find loopholes in any app. See? Look at the comment section of Mudahar.
Oh, an account known as Nature.
He still is, criticizing somebody, Julian Brown. And now look at that. Turns out he was just some ordinary gamer after all. If I ignore it, it will go away. He engineered a solution. I was waiting for an engineer's opinion on fuel refining. Never seen Mudahar this quiet. Good to see an engineer's take on this. It's scary how realistic AI has become. It almost feels engineered. Don't make me say the E word. Maybe the real engineers is the friends we engineered along the way. So everybody is now poking fun at him about him lying about being an engineer. Bro, why going so much deep? Because I am... I mean, what happened? He got exposed for lying that he's an engineer. He's a computer engineer. There were conflicting answers that he used to give out in streams. And somebody dug the whole history up and put it together to show people that once he says he's a film editor, then he says that he's a film engineer, then he's a video editor, then he's a computer engineer, then he's a cybersecurity expert. So there are like 5 or 6 professions that he used to lie about. So he got caught. Vibe coding is the issue. Even the first capstone project which I made in ZTM Web Dev Bootcamp had bcrypt for password hashing. Password hashing is not that hard to pull off, no man. It's overhyped for some reason. The libraries already exist. Just download it, write one line of code, bcrypt hash or whatever programming language that you're using, and it will give you back the string, and just take that and store it in database. And when you're logging in, use a function that is already provided by the library to verify the hash, and that's it. That's it. There is nothing more to it. I don't know why people have so much problem using the already made libraries. So yeah, I am so caught up on every drama out there. You don't know how much YouTube I watch. Some of the things that I ignore these days is anything related to GTA 6. I just keep ignoring it. Okay, so let's watch this. Man, that was a very wild ride that we went on. But let's watch this. 300 million jobs will be gone. 15-minute video. So I'm going to put 1.5x. Have to do it. Sorry, the corporate diaries. But yeah.
living in your own la la land and thinking that AI is still coming and will take some time to replace you, it's already here. Let me show you. So I'm starting with the example of system analyst or functional analyst kind of role. Something that they
She is not herself a system analyst or a somebody in functional role. So she is going to display a very simple example. I can already predict it. I haven't watched this video, but I can already see it coming. Oh, 300 million is 30 crore. Oh, okay. Yeah. But see, now you just wait and watch. She is going to display a very simple example.
usually do is preparing BRD documents. So I'm asking ChatGPT
What is this? Write a detailed business requirement document for a customer complaint management system for a mid-sized enterprise. The BRD should include purpose, scope, functional requirements, non-functional requirement. So all that ChatGPT is doing is creating a document, not a system, just a document, which there are plenty on the internet to be trained on. And I'm pretty sure ChatGPT can pull this off. How can it not pull this off? It's just a document, right?
to prepare a BRD document for customer complaint management system. See guys, I'm a HR, I'm not a pro level technical person. It's another thing that I've been working in IT industry and have
See, now she herself said it, that she is not herself a system analyst.
a tech degree. But this is the simplest I can think of. So you can test the system with how
This is the simplest I can think of. And that pretty much explains the entire influencer era of AI. Everybody just keeps showing us simple things. And now they're overhyping it, saying that this can pull off harder things. Give it a hard example, a hard problem for fuck's sake, and let it and see it pull that off. That will give people the trust that yeah, ChatGPT is capable. But no, we are stuck with simple problems.
complex query you want to and what you really do in your day-to-day. I just want to give you one example. So let's see what system gives us when we say design a BRD document. And to be very honest, functional consultant and people in those kind of roles takes around 3-4 days, a lot of one-on-one meetings with managers, client meeting and everything, and to come up with the perfect document. And here you get everything. I mean, it's crazy. Obviously there will
No, it's not crazy. You know how it's not crazy? Is because the line that you said yourself, that it requires meetings and it requires approval from bosses. Guess what? Even if AI can do that for you, you still need to copy all of this over into a document and then you need to send it for approval. You need to send this for approval, even if you do all of that. And that can still take time. How much time are we really saving? And if I just talk about the corporate hierarchy where you have a manager and the manager has a manager and the manager has a manager and so on, then it's going to take that much time. The only time that you really saved is typing. That's the only time that you saved.
be some flaws here. It will not be too perfect, but the manager can make it perfect in just one thread. So let me show you.
The manager can make it perfect. So why even have you generate anything? Let the manager generate everything. And now people will say, oh, just that means that you are not required at your job. I'm saying that system analysts, they don't create documents. Do they? What's the role of a system analyst? Now I have to search. What's the responsibilities of a system analyst? Where is the AI overview when you need it? Where is the AI overview? User training, examine and evaluate current systems, maintaining and upgrading existing systems, designing new computer frameworks, requirements gathering, risk mitigation planning, feasibility studies, identifying technology to improve whatever, implementation, system design, creating user documentation. So documentation is 1, requirements gathering is 2, developing and facilitating training session, facilitate communication between stakeholders, perform tests, staying updated with technological advancements, validate change by testing programs. So these many responsibilities are there for system analyst. She just showed 1, which is writing documentation.
A little more fun. We want to say that our client is German, considering that, and yes, would like flowcharts. So you see here the point, the system can even tweak the report basis the context of having a German client. And then you get the high-level workflow, end-to-end complaint handling flowchart. Now let's take another example, this time for coding. I'll give a very simple prompt, guys. Again, as I said, I'm not very technical. So
Again, a simple problem. And what's the statement this time?
I'm giving command for write a secure login authentication function in Python.
Write a secure login authentication function in Python with email and password validation, including edge case handling. I feel sad. I feel sad for these people. Is my YouTube channel just me freaking out at everybody? Is that what I am now? Am I expecting too much from influencers to actually speak sense for once? I agree, an apology won't do anything. He's cooked. I'm personally disappointed. It's typical rich people think about I do YouTube every day with full-time job while being CEO. Look at me, I'm so productive. What's the best use of LLMs for a developer? Create YouTube videos, bro. Create YouTube videos. That's all it is good for. Do they?
With email and password validation, including edge case handling.
So when Arch bare metal, I'm actually downloading Endeavor OS right now. Not on stream, but I will do it off stream via torrent. And after I set up Endeavor OS in my VM, I'm going to set up Celestia shell, Celestia dots, the one that you showed me the other day. I'm going to set that up. And if that works fine, then I will dedicate 145 gigabytes for bare metal Endeavor installation. And then I will install Celestia dots on it. And then I'll go bare metal. And I will actually put some projects into Arch. And I will exclusively code in NeoVim in Arch using Endeavor OS.
So it's crazy how the system is working. And not to forget, the biggest selling point is the speed. It doesn't even take like 1 or 2 minutes. It happens in seconds. And obviously you can tweak it as you go. Now let's take the work example.
The same problem has been solved so many times. You can just basically go to GitHub and take a code base and you can just use that. In some cases, you don't even have to make tweaks. It is already pre-built. But sure, let's go ahead.
Example of a project manager. I have worked with so many project managers, so it would be interesting to see how AI is coming for their job. So I'm giving a very simple prompt. It says prepare a 4-week sprint timeline for a mobile app launch project. Also draft an email to update stakeholders about the
weekly progress. But what is the sprint timeline? What app are you building? You're not giving any requirements, are you? You're not giving anything app specific that, hey, we are building an app in this sector and it's targeting these users and it has to have whatever. For project managers, I do see the use case, but again, a very L prompt. Hey Pranav, how's your work-life balance as a freelancer? Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. It gives me the freedom to run errands whenever I want. If I have to go to the bank at 11, I can just go. So that way I have the freedom. But this can also bite back in the sense that I don't have anybody over me looking over my tasks. So if I just wake up at 4 a.m. and start working, I can freak out about tasks. So sometimes I'm working unusual hours. So that's all that also affects work-life balance. Is basically having too much freedom given to you, and that makes you wonder what to do with this freedom. You end up working even more. So I do have the window to do anything I want, but often it bites me back rather than help me. That's what my work-life balance is like. Can you excuse me for 1 second? Okay, we are good to go. Yo, Algorithm Soft. Gemini and GPT got gold at latest, in my opinion, but weren't able to solve step questions, which is the basis of entry into Cambridge math. That's the main problem with AI. It's not as good as people think. It's something requires real thought with not enough training data, it fails. Just document things, not building anything.
weekly progress. Let's see. Let's go.
I mean, they should at least do research before they do bold claims. But then again, the rage bait, I think it worked for us, isn't it?
I mean, not even a minute, guys. Not even a minute. Because now I know a lot of
Planning and UI UX design, core development sprint, feature completion in QA. This is the most generic looking sprint timeline. And this is like mobile app launch project in 4 weeks. Wow. 4 weeks. Because that's all it takes to create apps, right? 4 weeks. Yeah. Bullshit. Said, where you brought up in Kolkata? Yeah, born and brought up, bro. Born and brought up.
Of you will come and say that this is not perfect, and obviously it's not perfect. I'm not saying that it's perfect, but try to understand the gravity of this thing, that AI is already here. I mean, the person who is head or responsible for this end-to-end delivery, that person can read it and tweak it however they want.
If AI is not perfect, then why this title? Why this title? Gone. You use the word gone. It means that you're convinced that AI is good enough to let you go.
Wanted. I just gave a very simple prompt and the result is in front of my eyes within seconds. What are you thinking? And the last example I want to give you is for a full stack software developer, because I was having this AI layoff conversation thingy with someone I know, and he's a full stack software developer in full denial. And the person was like, no way AI can replace a full stack. That's just not possible, because full stack developer is already like a team of 5 people in one, where you do the back end, front end, PM, and tester, everything. So here I'm giving a prompt that says, act as a full stack developer,
Create a backend login API in Node.js, the frontend form in React, write test cases, and generate a using onboarding email. Assume this is for a fintech app. Even if this is not for a fintech app, what does that prompt have to do with anything? Like, what does fintech and your requirement have to do with one another?
the backend login API in Node.js, the front end form in React, write test cases, and generate a user onboarding email. Assume this is.
This is the problem with videos like this. When you are not somebody who is a core expert or not even a core expert, don't estimate things and don't title your videos this way. The title is my only problem. I don't have a problem with the entire video. This is how all the influencers sound like anyway. And it saves time and it's efficient and blah, blah, blah. But your title is where I draw a problem with. Your title is misleading. You're freaking people out for no reason. First in Python, then in React and Node. I mean, there is no sense of continuity.
For a fintech app. And here we go. There it is. I mean, I cannot for sure validate it, but I showed it to the person and he was really, really surprised, to say the least. So test it for yourself.
Really, really surprised to see this. Yeah. So 2022 November, ChatGPT came out and you are doing this in 2025 August and still the person was surprised. Now I'm surprised that you are surprised now I'm surprised that your guy was surprised looking at this. This is some boomerang mentality. Like you are that far away from the latest tech that they haven't even seen a full stack app written by AI. And now it is surprising them in 2025. The app which I coded with ChatGPT, honestly guys, it had only 4 pages and I was myself not able to understand my code. Because that's what our experience is. We are software developers. We know what AI is capable of and it isn't. I have asked so many Shopify related questions. It has completely hallucinated answers. It sent me into the wrong direction and then I had to go back and swear at ChatGPT. Like, why did you come up with this? This doesn't exist. Now I am teaching ChatGPT what the correct answer is. Hopefully ChatGPT is using that answer to tell other people, but I don't know if it works. All this may be done for new project, but think of adding on integrating features in existing product. Not even that, bro. When your requirements are very niche, that's where AI starts to crumble. Okay, so somebody sent their resume in my Discord server. I'll check it out later. Like this login can be made in 10 minutes. Using AI, it can be made in 10 minutes. Yes, but that's not the point here. I'm not questioning the capability of AI. AI is capable. It can give you boilerplate code like that. But then you take that fact and then you turn it into a title like this is where I have a problem. Oh, oops. Oh, so now she's selling stuff as well. This is Shopify Dawn theme. I just know it. Accidentally clicked on it. Didn't even realize that she's a seller as well. List of AI tools is a book. Can you imagine that? List of AI tools is a book. You can pay money to get that. Unreal to me.
Guys, test it for yourself. Whatever you are doing, whatever work you are doing, just give the inputs and let's see what the system brings up. And I'm not saying that I am safe. Even ChatGPT is capable of doing the work, especially in terms of documentation and writing policies. And with this list, I've not even scratched the surface of what an AI tool can do. And if you
yeah, and oh, here we go. Here's the book. And you never will scratch the surface. You actually never will. Because guess what? Your domain doesn't allow you to do that. You are the prime target of AI industry to be taken on the surface level and telling you to make videos, or maybe you came up with the video idea yourself. Like, let's rage bait the hell out of developers. It's sad. I rarely use abusive language, and I mostly use it for ChatGPT, and even apologize later to ChatGPT. Mate, I am a student, but I'm surprised that his friend was surprised because this prompt was so basic. Of course, yeah. My uncle is a prompt engineer in KPMG. Really? Wow. And he said code generate from AI take less time, but to debug code, sometimes it takes a day to fix the code. Might as well write it yourself at that point. Might as well just write it yourself. I mean, the way she is so surprised that she thinks this takes days to make. Alan Turing and Claude Shannon would be embarrassed to see what books sell today. Yeah.
If you still think that you're safe, then I just want to say that please wake up. I mean, your family is counting on you, on your job. So please wake up. Because
Now she's bringing up the family into this. Okay.
denial is very dangerous. Let's talk about how AI is sweeping away
This is what the argument I hear from people on Twitter, on every social media space. The moment you say something against AI, that's the thing, that's the word that is used on you. Denial or cope. That, hey, you're just coping. And it's so tough to explain to people, who are like college students or kids or whatever. And they just completely overlook the fact that it is coming from a person who's actually a software engineer, who is using ChatGPT on a daily basis. Not on a daily basis, but like once or twice a week basis. I have evaluated ChatGPT enough to deduce that it's not good enough for me. And I can draw the conclusion that maybe companies will fire people to save money in the name of using ChatGPT, but this is not the technology that will revolutionize coding. It just won't. Management wants to commoditize coding so bad, but they won't be able to. But then this is the word that is used on us. Cope. Oh, you're just coping. Cope harder. I mean, the way she's 6.5k views and 241 likes seems relevant. Actually, this will increase because this is only the day one. Let's look at the comments. I have resigned from my job, low pay, office politics. Now I vibe code to create my own software product at home. I'm confident that my decision is the right direction. So this is a gamble that this guy has taken with vibe coding. Okay, these YouTubers are at another level. They are worried about their content creation job. Good one. Don't worry, it will take another 20 years for AI to reach that level. AI still does nothing independently and take decisions. Good one. You missed out on core engineers. Next decade is for mechanical, civil. AI can't replace them. Are you prepared? This is not output. It's only template which every person has in their profile. Everything changed customer to customer. So how are people taking this? Dekh raha hai Vinod, AI ka kamal. Idea of these models is to replace everyone in all sectors, but a massive change will take some time. Please give timestamps so we can go exactly to the section we are attracted to. Already prepared with second alternate income with traffic-free cities. These don't line up with the video. I'm not sure if somebody is supporting the video or are against it. Yes, I'm ready to lose my job with immediate effect. What kind of brain dead people are there in this comment section? Now I can design better than that in less time. Probably most of non-tech people watch her. Yeah, because she is herself a non-tech person herself. She's maybe like an human resource or whatever. Anyway, I don't want to watch this video any further because I feel like she will go further into it will replace that, it will replace this, blah, blah, blah. Now let's jump to point 4. Let's see.
what you want to do next. Upgrade or learn skills that will outlive technology. For example, storytelling, critical thinking, sales and influence, and public speaking. And then the most important thing, please have your
Influence and public speaking. I don't think that she understands the tech sector people. People in tech sector, they are introverts. Mostly, they are introverts. They don't like people. They don't want to hang around people. The one thing that they hate is put on a stage in front of people and they have to say something. That's the number one attribute of developers. She doesn't get that. And even if, so basically it's like she's telling you to become an entrepreneur, in which case you are a part of the economy where you will hope to capture a certain percentage of the market. And one thing that, again, that doesn't get talked about is that 95% of startups die in their first 2 years. It just doesn't get talked about. I kind of struggle with this stuff. I just finished my first year of uni hoping to get into ML, but I feel like there won't be much space left for me with AI by the time I'm done. Oh, this is the thing we are discussing, Ta. Your name is Ta, Dead Internet Theory. Yeah. From my uncle, I know, I think that people that are working, that are not afraid of AI, they're just working. Bro, वीडियो में वो कुछ भी बोल रही है तो कमेंट्स में लोग मुकाबला कर रहे हैं कुछ भी बोलकर. Let's see who wins.
Medical insurance sorted. Most of the employees just rely
How did the medical insurance come into picture?
on company's medical insurance. And let me tell you as a HR that company's insurance ceases to exist the moment you exit the company. If it is your last working day and on papers, if your working hours are mentioned from 9 to 6, and if something goes wrong with you at 7 p.m., you are not covered. And why I'm telling you to sort your insurance right now when you have a job, when you have a medical insurance of your company, is because medical insurances in the market have a waiting period as long as 8 months and 1 year, which means if you take the insurance today, the effective date of insurance is today, then you cannot claim any reimbursement or any cashless hospitalization or whatever till the next 8 months or 1 year, whatever the waiting period is. That is the reality. So at least go through this waiting period while you still have your job, and then that policy will continue and you'll be covered under that policy as well. This is the smartest decision you can ever make, and especially people who have sick parents or somebody who need a continuous medical attention, because if you go in the market and try to buy insurance for them, you'll hardly find any. People will straight away say no, because these insurance companies see that that an expense is already standing on their face. They just say no, that they'll not give the policy. And if you're not aware of this fact and you do not believe me, then go and just give a random call to any insurance company or go to their portals and try to take a policy for maybe a diabetic patient or BP patient who's above the age of 50 or 60. Try for yourself. You'll get a reality check if you are dependent on your company's policy. So get your insurance sorted first, because even if you have saved an
Why is she selling insurance now? I mean, I get it that it says, are you prepared? So it's like, what is this? The way comment are funny. Bro, if you don't mind some Linux meme in Japanese.
What the heck is this? I see. Done. A civilian unit? A squadron. It was written at the end of the instruction manual. It seems that you can split up to 20 fleets and operate them. It's just that no one has tried to operate.
This is Gen 2. Auto dub. Yeah. What the hell happened here? Audio. Where's the audio track? Original. Why? Just why? Really saying the stuff that is in English. I'm thinking I was going to suggest this video to review. If it was dumbed down for idiots, those idiots are the ones that make the company money. That's what it is. Programmers use computers to feel a little bit superior, but it's actually the money where it's at, it's actually the normies. That's the reality of business. Nice, nice. What are the comments saying? Why the hell would you compile everything from source? Gen 2 users. It runs 5 CPU cycles faster. I'm simply restoring things to their natural order. Install Temple OS. This is the part that got me. GNU is bloat. Linux memes is why his channel is gold. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, anyway. I'm done with this video. Now she's selling medical insurance. I don't know for what. Like, what is preparation really? Is this what you do? The next thing that she will say, oh, just put away 10 lakh rupees in FD or whatever. Baby doll Archie exposed. This channel is a very good channel. AKTK Unfiltered. Very good channel, I would say. I watched this video on those guys. Oh, so he is back. Again, Code with Harry. Man, you are really making me question your credibility now. I tried Devin, first AI software engineer. It will replace few software jobs. Do you really think that I forgot that you made a video about this like 2 years ago, or maybe like last year or something, where you were visibly scared in front of the camera that Devin will replace you, and now you're back on this trend once again. This is sad, man. This is sad.
अगर आप लोगों को याद हो तो एक पहला AI सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर के नाम से डेविन नाम का प्रोडक्ट आया था.
And today I'm really excited to introduce you to Devin, the first.
वो एक्चुअल में उसको जस्टिफाई कर पाया कि नहीं कर पाया, उसी के साथ साथ हम ये भी डिस्कस करेंगे कि क्या ये एक जूनियर सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर की, सीनियर को छोड़ दो, जूनियर सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर की भी जॉब खाने योग्य है कि नहीं है. तो मैं ज्यादा लंबा चौड़ा वीडियो नहीं बनाना चाहता. आपको कंप्यूटर
He doesn't want to make a long ass video, but the video is already 24 minutes, 25 minutes. Not gonna watch this slop. In the end, he just said that I'm just making this for views and it won't take you anytime soon. Really? He said that, is he?
अगर आप लोगों को याद हो तो एक पहला वो और क्या नहीं कर सकता. तो मैं आप लोगों से ये एक्सपेक्ट करूंगा आप इस तरह की बातें ना करो. आप डेफिनेटली एआई टूल्स को यूज करो, एआई को जितना यूज कर सकते हो मैक्स आउट करो एआई की पोटेंशियल को, और उसके बाद भी आप देखोगे कि ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो कि आपके लिए बचेंगी करने को, आप वो करो. और हाँ, एआई अगर एक चीज आपको 2 मिनट ले आती हैं चीजें, तो यार अभी हम जिस दुनिया में रह रहे हैं, आप लोगों के लिए सबसे अच्छा मूव यही है कि मेहनत करो, सीखो चीजों को. कोई ऐसी जॉब नहीं है, अगर आप कहते हो ना कि मेरी जॉब एआई खा लेगा, कोई ऐसी जॉब नहीं है जो कि एआई नहीं खा सकता, अगर आप उस दिमाग से सोचो तो. मतलब मैं आपके आर्ग्यूमेंट को काउंटर.
Oh, that last year video. Oh, okay. No worries, man, no worries. I was hoping that he'd say that, in which case I would have blasted him if he did. Devin paid promotion. Of course, what else is it, bro? People think AI do this, that AI. Duck off. Hey, normal coder, welcome to the channel. That has to be the fastest typing I've ever seen. It looks like she's typing all the commands that are shown during installation, lol. It's anime, bro. Who cares? Why are you seeking reality from it? The coding gopher. 99% of developers don't get Git rebase. Piss off. Even if you do get Git rebase, the actual money is where how you use it. I use Git rebase all the time, and you know how I do it. Like when I have pushed some commit to GitHub and then I have to delete it from the remote branch, then I do a Git rebase, in which case my local repository and the remote repository is in the same place. Now I know that I have the code that is on the remote server. That's when I use it. Even if I don't get it, what do I care? So you have looked at all Thapa technical channel. I really like that guy. He has some good courses on web dev. Okay, I guess. Like when the AI hype over some people like this lady come and boom, hype again, what the fuck? I work in top big MNC in India. I'm also working, I'm not afraid. Then why CSE is the miss seat in college? Most seat in college. Okay. Good for you, normal coder. If you work in a big company, happy for you, man, to hear about it. But you have to understand how social media works here. Social media doesn't want you to stay relaxed. It just wants you freaked out all the time. DIY dual screen cyber deck, sleek design, ultimate functionality. Ooh, I'm interested.
This is a Raspberry Pi, which is basically a really small computer. And this is that same Raspberry Pi with a whole lot of...
I don't care about the assembly. Just show me the finished product. Okay, first test and failure. Finish assembly. Features and functions. Here we go.
It's got rotating hinges that allow it to fold down to a more compact size. Inside these hinges is an internal pin that keeps it from over-rotating. Both of these screens can rotate between portrait and landscape mode. These also have a mechanism that limits rotation to protect the cables from being pulled on. This can be really...
Is this looking good to you guys? Let's get a vote. Rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. How likely you are willing to try this out? I mean, you're gonna buy this. How likely you are to buy this? Let's see. Rate it out of 10. People think I wouldn't be surprised if AI can already replace idiots like the Harry guy. So you're giving it a 6, Arnav. Holy crap, you are interested in this. The only little problem that I see with this one is that maybe I hope that this thing is detachable. The screen right here is detachable so that I can buy a Samsung Galaxy Tab and I can slap that on for a bigger screen. 5 out of 10 screen, too small, I feel. Yeah, that's the problem I see as well. 4.55. Okay, so you are, okay. You are midway. When I was in first year, Code with Harry was a thing in 2019. I just want to ask you about Devin, even though I don't know what Devin is. It's like an agentic AI, bro. That's what it is. An agent that works in the cloud that is performing operations on your code. That's what Devin is. Ban all YouTube coders except some. No one would buy this because it's DIY. No. I'm saying like even if it came in packaged like a full-on product, then how likely are you willing to buy this? How likely are you to buy this? That's what I'm asking. 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10. I can't even read the code. It's so small. Yeah, the smallness is an issue, isn't it? And the keyboard, I think the thing right here, this thing is taking up space. This thing is unnecessarily taking up space. I feel like you can create like this and this kind of mechanism that can give you a small keyboard, and then that will have the chassis to support the 2 screens. But at some point, people will say that I want a bigger screen on this. At which point, you're far better off just going manual. That's missing the point of DIY. Oh, I mean, sure. But I'm just saying that if it came packaged, my question is a little bit different, bro. I know this is a DIY setup, but if it came in packaged, how likely are you to buy it? 1 out of 10. A laptop is better. Seems retro, like a 90s gadget. Solid 8, but I would spend money to buy it today. It's just worth laptop. 3 out of 10. Oh man, 3 out of 10. Just make one screen but big. Yeah, that is also a fair argument. Yep, fair argument. One big screen would have been fine as well. Why 2 small screens instead of one big one? Well, guess what? This is the creative decision of this guy who's making it. If he had made it himself, it's 10. Not gonna buy. I would like to make this myself. Yeah, so this is where the DIY part comes in, that you get to pick and choose your own parts. I think that's where the hardware is stored, I guess. Oh, I see. People like you, me, working, it doesn't matter of AI hype, but students, they suffer. They suffer because of influencers. No, don't try. I buy Raspberry Pi and experiment on that. It just doesn't seem that useful. The screens are so small, doesn't seem useful enough. And the added price would probably make it even worse. No, price is okay. Price is a factor. Yeah, price is a factor. But let's see what we can do with it.
Really useful because I can have one screen in portrait mode to write code on, while having the other screen as a reference for like a Raspberry Pi.
Also, I feel like the screen and the keyboard are way too close. Like the bottom part of the screen, I feel like there should be some distance between the keyboard where it is and where your screen is. This is why some people buy external laptops for their existing keyboard. Laptop keyboard. I don't have one, but some people buy external keyboards. I feel like there should be some distance between, keyboard and screen. Do you think is AI just a tool like other answer? Yes, no. Of course, yes, man. It is another tool. Yeah. A DIG laptop's better. Oh. Or just incorporate touchpad on top of that empty space so that will be useful. Yeah, that's also fair. Yeah, fair. Did you see PewDiePie's CSE arc? He has turned into a tech junkie. I did. This is old news, bro. This is old news. When it came out, Prime also reacted to it. I saw it as well. Yeah, I did. I would like that. I would like that to be set up by me at some point in my career. I will do that. That's probably 5 out of 10. It's a cool project, but it's not a product. Plus, there's already Pick and Soul Pi console for people that want retro style gadgets. Oh, Pi console. Let's see. Pi console. Let's see what comes up. Raspberry Pi Python console for WeatherPro Tempest. Let's search images. This thing is Pi console, is it? This thing? If it is, it looks cool. Just a screen, a little big screen. Yeah. Let's zoom in a little bit. Forecast, temperature, wind speed, barometer, rainfall, solar UV. Okay. Looks cool. It's like a nightstand sort of decoration. It would be cool. Yeah. You're good, man. Cool channel. Thanks, normal coder. Thanks. I try to do, good things here. Keep the record straight.
pinout. In this case, I'm writing a GUI, which you'll see later on.
Let's see the
Or
usage.
you could just use it to watch cool YouTube videos about cyberpunk while you work on your program.
Okay, I guess. Okay.
It's got a bunch of inputs like this linear slider that you could use to control volume or screen brightness, and 4 programmable buttons that you could use to program lots of other things. It's also got this rotary encode slider with a push button. On that same side, there's an auxiliary USB port that you can use to connect all sorts of different things like this Wi-Fi extender. In the back, there's a quick
Why do you need a Wi-Fi extender? uConsole by Clockwork Pi. Okay, let's see. uClockwork by Pi console. uConsole by uConsole by Clockwork Pi. uConsole. Pre-order. Make field programmable cellular fantasy uConsole. How much does it cost? So this is PicoCalc uConsole. Okay, let's see. Oh, baby. A real fantasy console for indie game developers and bedroom programmers. Supports various fantasy consoles and indie game. I didn't know that these things exist. What the fuck? This is why I live stream. I get to explore so many cool stuff. Pre-order. So how much does it cost? $200. Fair, very fair. $200 is not that expensive. Now let's see the features, what it can do for us. Keep online all times with the 4G LTE cellular modem expansion module. Okay, fine, that's optional. I would really like if it had Wi-Fi. Yeah. Through the open source ecosystem, truly encrypted communication and available at your fingertips. All metal construction and QWERTY backlit keyboard make the link free software to the field. Okay. So this is Clockwork OS, Debian, Ubuntu, Raspberry Pi, RetroArch, DOSBoss, Godot, Love2D, Pico 8, this. I don't know what these are. XOR, Wayland, Git, Chromium, Vim, Emacs, LibreOffice, LaTeX, VLC. Very nice, very nice. Okay. This solution includes a 5-inch LED screen, 720 at 60 Hz. Fair, very fair. Wi-Fi 5G, great. Bluetooth 5.0, great. Power management and a lithium-ion battery, UPS features. Optional 4G expansion module, great. I don't want to insert my SIM card into this. If I were to buy one, great. Global telecom networks, all metal construction enhances the solidity and excellent heat dissipation for uninterrupted operation in harsh environments. I don't know why you will use it in harsh environments. The keyboard looks cool. There is LR, there is directional keys, then there is A, B, X, Y, and a full-on keyboard right here. That's good. That's good. From ARM to RISC-V, there are many different compute modules with different performances and prices for you to choose from. Standard Linux system helps you quickly deploy POSIX application and even web-based services. Amazing, bro. Amazing. This makes me happy looking at this. So this is C, C++, Python, Lua, Golang, Node.js, Rust. Open source, open design, highly hackable. Easy assembly design. That's great. Never knew that this existed. Game shell. Now what is game shell? Oh baby, this is for yeah, great. This is for the nostalgia fans. Clockwork Pi. Quad core A7 CPU. This looks cool. Very retro. Yeah, looks cool. Available at Amazon. Let's see how much does it cost. Oh, here we go. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. $135. Not that expensive. Not that expensive. I like case only. It's anime, bro. Who cares? Enraged a whole fan base. Yeah. Trying to prime react to AI girlfriend. Couldn't watch more than 5 minutes. It's totally brain rot. Of course it is, man. I like case only. On DIYs, I wish they made laptops with one joystick there, so there are many games that could be played with WASD plus right joystick. In which case, if you really want a joystick, why not buy one of these? Just buy one of these. That's it. You get console experience on your laptop. That's all you're looking for, right? What's your opinion on Bitwise message app by Twitter founder? Oh, that one that uses Bluetooth, isn't it? That's the app you're talking about, right? That it is Bluetooth based and you don't need an internet connection or anything. People near you act as a mesh for delivering your messages. Not that good of an idea, to be honest. America, you can make this app work in really crowded cities like New York or California, but remote locations, this app won't work. Even in my area, this won't work. Because who the fuck has Bluetooth turned on in my vicinity? No one. No one, almost nobody uses Bluetooth. Or they do for that AirPod Bluetooth earphone thingy. Yeah, that's your only hope. And if anybody is not around you, you're fucked. Let's say that you're stranded in the desert. You need data there, don't you? This Bluetooth app will not work for you. Meshtastic already existed before it. Not again. Yeah, cheap viewers, sure. Actually, Twitch is going to do something about it now. So how practical it is to do projects while having lower branch in college? Lower branch doesn't exist, bro. No one cares about your branch in college. No one does. The tech sector is degree agnostic. I showed you my MCA degree in one of the videos, Q&A videos that I did a long time ago. And you know what though? I never had to use my MCA degree ever again after getting it from my college. No one asked me anything, how much marks I got in MCA, what did I study in MCA. No one did ask. No one asked. And that's how it is. The second you get your first job, you might as well make joints out of your MCA or BTech degree and smoke it because you're not going to need it. That paper is worthless to you. And get job in IT, I explained you just now. I think by harsh environment, it means usage cases in Antarctica and top of the mountain, post-apocalyptic. Maybe, in which case we should buy one. In which case we should buy one. In case the entire world goes to shit. Hop-to-hop communication. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Bit chat. Right, true. I don't think Bluetooth doesn't need to be turned on. It just needs to be available. But still, if there are no people around you, what can you do? A Bluetooth range is like what? 20 feet, 30 feet? And if there is nobody in your 30 feet diameter, might as well nuke the app, delete the app. There is no usage for you. Is there somebody on my door? 1 second, I'll be back. Yep, I'm back. Was talking about time management. I'll join college soon, so I was wondering about that. You're already ahead of your competition in your case, Harsh, if you haven't even started college. I would say you're ahead. So, do you even need college? No, I'm not gonna go into that. You do need college
Connectors that you can
if you do decide to go there.
Things like Adafruit I2C sensors. There's also an external GPIO header so that you can connect any standard Raspberry Pi Shield that you want to this device. Another thing that I wanted to be able to do was very easily remove the Raspberry Pi from inside this device. And the idea behind
Oh, so this is entirely Raspberry Pi powered. Okay, I see. There already exists a thing for mesh-based radio comms. It's called Meshtastic and uses LoRa. I see. Would you say that's true for the ML sector? Talking more specifically about math-based degrees. Say what about the ML sector? I don't think. Okay. Say what about the ML sector, Ta? First of all, your username is so weird, Ta. Parents want good scores in college. Yeah, they do.
behind that was that you could program it with having the keyboard and a mouse.
What is your laptop specs? Let me show you. Right here. I can't zoom this in, so I would hope that you can squint your eyes and you can read it. In which case, I'll take a screenshot of this. Let me post this on my Discord. Yeah, here you go. This is my laptop specs. My username is best. Yep, it is. Good night, guys. Bye. You're not from India? Meow. What the fuck? Yeah, so there you go. This is my laptop specs, and right here. These are the display properties. Sorry. Yeah. This is the laptop configuration I got. 3 years ago. My laptop is already 3 years old at this point. So yeah. Close this out. Have you looked into RISC-V? It's similar to ARM and AMD but open source. It's very behind from today's chips, but it's improving. Not just open source, it's free and open source. Nice. Still on Windows 10. Aren't they dropping support? Ha ha ha. Mine's pirated. Who cares? Let them drop Windows 10. Who cares? And if I am from India, I'm just going to sleep. You Korea. You're a Korea. Meow. Anybody who naps in the afternoon, I call them Korea. Like if you would say the same thing about degrees in the ML sector as you would for general comp sci. Also my OG user too dope @ta. No, I would not say that for the ML sector. No, I would not say that for the ML sector. I think ML sector has a lot of potential. Hell, computer science has a lot of potential. What the hell, man? I never downplayed the role of degrees in your career. No, I don't do that. Maybe BitChat. Hey Siddharth Tripathi, welcome to the channel. Maybe you're coming back after a long time. We forgot Scribble. Maybe because the stream is so fun, right? The stream is hopping, the stream is busting for real fam. That's why we forgot. 3080, I think you are in the 4000 series. 4000 series. No, I'm still 3080. Will people appreciate modular as people are getting lazy in the world of AI? Maybe they will. Maybe BitChat not as an app but a feature phone OS just put in there. Oh, okay. I see. Total net cost in building this setup. Oh.
And all the different sensors and stuff to program.
I can say that maybe this costs about $600. That's what I'm predicting because of the 2 screens, because of the materials, and because of the Raspberry Pi, and because the setup on everything. This will cost about $600 to $700.
Program and test whatever you want to do. and you can program that within the device and then be able to easily remove it so that you can put it in whatever it's intended for. So it has these quick eject handles that allow you to pull the display and USB cables out of the Raspberry Pi. It is completely free to do whatever you want.
So you can install any Raspberry Pi anytime that you want. Okay, I see. 7 to 8 CGPA is good grade. If you study normal, you usually get it. Yep, yep. Okay, thanks, dude. Sorry for my spelling. I'm kind of dyslexic, lol. No problem, no problem. Ta. No problem.
And if you don't want to take the entire Raspberry Pi out, you can access the SD card so you can transfer. There's also some readouts for sensors, which I'll be showing you shortly.
The screen is too small. I just can't get past that. And the screens have a lot of, what's that called? Frame? No? What is that called? I can't even think. What is it called? This black thing that is right here around the screen. Bezels. Yeah. This has a very thick bezel. No. Popping, busting for real fancy. You might as well just throw some skr, eat. Yeah, bezel. Yeah. Thanks. Just read an article. I think USB is private messaging communication when internet is made unavailable, but it's easy to impersonate others. Can I share a link here? I don't think it will work. The link, Numan, you might try, Twitch. Can I flex my PC specs here? Yeah, why not? Go for it. I'm interested. Border. No, bezel, I meant. Also, the position of the screens is low. Always have to look. Yeah. Your screen should be on the eye level, or at least a little bit on the eye level. This feels to me like you would be like this. Your eyesight will be downwards pointed. That's not good for your posture. Also, and I'm talking about posture while sitting in a chair like this. Also, the position of screens is low. Or yeah. 8-year-old i7 5500U and AMD R7 M265, and I use it daily. Works great. Good for you, man. Is it a desktop that you have, Harsh? Not a laptop. I suspect that you have a rig. You have a CPU case and all that. When I use the two laptops, I'm not able to look at my phone. It's too small for me. Now I feel dizzy when I focus on that. Yep. Oh, you have a laptop. Okay, nice.
So with everything done and complete, I figured I'd put together a little demo to kind of show what you can do with this.
It's cool though. It's cool. I mean,
Temperature sensor, you'll see it start to regulate at about room temperature. As for the pH level reads about 7. So
it's cool. It looks cool. I'll give it to the guy. Not really useful for everybody, but as an experiment, as a tinkering kind of thing, yeah. AI engineer roadmap without Max. Doofus, this one goes out to you. You must watch this video. Where is Doofus? Do you do touch typing? Okay, I don't know what the fuck touch typing is. First of all, I need to see what this is. Touch typing meaning is a technique that allows a person to use all 10 fingers to type without having to look at the keyboard. Yes, I do touch typing. Yeah. Now all 10 fingers, I would not say 10 fingers. Let's go to code. What is that monkey thing? Type monkey, is it? Type monkey test. Let me see if I really use all 10 fingers. I don't think I use them all 10. I think I use these 6 fingers to type. Let's see. Oh. Judgment, joint, conference, apply, tomato, lose, lesser, directly, staff, document forever, consciousness, solo, license, scare, regularly, eligible, painful, outline, harvest, consensus, station, follow, percentage, attractive, August, comedy, relax, accounting, noble, marry, immense, label, envelope, methodology, staff, teenage, cabinet, advertisement, wonder, prop, draft, fourth, dissolve, risk, require, discussion, ethnic, inform, march. So there you go. I don't think that I use 10 fingers. I think it's these 6 that I use the most. Oh, typing tests. 70 words per minute is mine. Mine is 51. Actually, this is not a very accurate thing, you know. If I take more typing tests just now, I think it will improve. Typing without look at the keyboard. Yeah, you just saw me not looking at the keyboard when I was typing. Search for TechCrunch BitChat. You monkey type. Monkey typing is better for your hands, in my opinion. Mine is 69 words per minute. Good for you, man. Good for you. Dude, that is like really bad. Really bad for what? Really bad for what? It doesn't matter. Your typing speed don't play a role in your dev career. It just doesn't matter. If I just take one more, I think I can improve. The last time I took it, I think it was around 80 words per minute. Does WPM really matter? No, no. When you are just spending more time brainstorming. Yep. Typingtest.com/trainer. You're pretty fast. See, somebody is calling me pretty fast and somebody is calling me really bad. It's I first started with keyboard. So yeah, touch typing, answering your question. Yes, I do touch typing. I don't look at the keyboard when I type. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Did you hear about the thing with the SSC exam? How brutally those students got treated in the SSC exam. One poor guy from Bihar got sent to Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and for that exam. I mean, this is brutal. The simple algorithm should be that anybody puts a location on the form. There should be like a 150-kilometer radius, and a center should be selected in that radius. That you don't have to travel more than 150 kilometers. But no, apparently somebody from Bihar can get sent to Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Like, that is brutal. Typing speed is good when you need to just output raw ideas. It's worth the time improving it. I mean, it is worth improving it, yes. But you should not judge. I mean, for me, it doesn't matter. I don't care about words per minute. If you do, good for you, I guess. I don't know why, but for devs, 100 words per minute is such a norm to know, which is just bad. Who said that? Who said that? It doesn't matter, but I still do it. Yeah, you should do it. I did it. Came out with 35, then it came 52. See, same for me. If I take just another test, I think it will improve. Yeah, I still do it. It's a good exercise I do often. Yeah, you should. Internet was down for a while. Anyway, what did I miss? Not that much. You don't really miss anything. We just talked a bunch of topics, starting from AI influencers, how I'm tired of them. And then we went into custom devices that run Linux, like uConsole by Clockwork Pi, and then, a bunch of other shit that we are just talking. On the 10 word, I get 180. Feels like it's just useful. Speeds you up a little bit, lets my fingers match my brain when I'm writing emails or something. I don't think that I write emails myself. More often than not, I'm not even writing emails. I do Slack. Slack is my go-to, ping everybody. In a common thread, I'll make a common thread for 2 or 3 people and then I'll ping in it. I don't know why people rely on email so much, even today. My cleanest gaming setup ever. Like, what does it look like?
No! Our sponsor Vernal interface. I put a couple USB-Cs and a USB-A at the front, then over 30 seconds ago. But wait, it's framework. Need Ethernet? There's a module for that. Dude, this is flippin' awesome. Check this out. Okay, here, let's fire up Doom the Dark Ages. Like, it's so clean. It is literally exactly the thickness of a desk. Are there some things about this that I would probably want to do differently second time around, like plugging in our Wi-Fi antennas and or not using USB couplers and extensions? Some of the USB ports not too worky, but transfer per second. Hey, our GPU pages, which, okay, isn't running at the highest settings or anything, but I'm at 1440p ultra.
My cleanest gaming setup ever. He has made some videos like that before as well. She's the same girl, Microsoft Google, you once showed on stream. Yep. Ask her to read her own careers page for AI engineer. She could even make her followers a theoretical physicist with school algebra. The moment I saw the title, How to be an AI engineer without maths, I was like, where is Rufus? I have to show him this. The confidence, man, the confidence. It just gets me. Linus Tech Tips. Yep. His channel once got hacked. Yeah. I know. It's like, have you watched Avatar trailer? No, I haven't. It's like cubing. Muscle memory for me was easy to get into as both work on the same principle. Am I high or Ty spamming something unreadable? I mean, maybe he's typing too fast. I mean, I get the point. I mean, there are some grammatical errors here and there, but I get it. Linus got hacked at least 2 times as far as I remember. Yep, I also said that in my Vsauce video. I used Linus's example to explain something. Okay, one thing that I think I did not tell you guys on stream is that I have uninstalled Sekiro. I just could not take it anymore. It's just bullshit to me how much effort it takes in Sekiro to actually progress through the game. And you know the boss that actually got me to uninstall the game? Oh, fire, bull. This is the boss that got me to uninstall.
Greeting our way. Then when it's
This bull right here. For the life of me, I could not figure out how to defeat it. I know there are videos, and these videos, they are not that helpful. They basically tell you to get good. That's all these videos are. And I just kept trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. I kept dying. Wow, that rhymed. Anyway, so I just gave up. I was like, fuck this. I don't have time to grind on a game. I'm a fucking professional software engineer who's married. I have other things to do. The reason that I play games is because I want to have a little bit of relaxation. So I just went back to Rocket League and I just kept playing Rocket League. Is YouTube also getting like Insta? As I often get recommended sexual videos for no reason, though not that vulgar, but still. Yep. Bro, lust sells. Simple as that. You left eating Maggie. What are you on about, Numan? Are you not hearing properly? Maybe you're on Discord. You can check the screenshot or it can open Discord general. The same thing my friend tell me when he's playing. Yeah, so how about you play Blasphemous? For relaxation, you can try Stardew Valley. Actually, I'm downloading Dying Light 2. That's the game I'm planning to play next. This is the game that I'm currently downloading. Yeah, zombie. This is the game that I'm downloading now because I have played Dying Light 1 and I really liked it back when I was in MCA. I'm not downloading, yeah. Bro, your podcast with the tech lead guy is coming. Oh, shut up, Coder Army. The same thing, my bad, meant something else. I left Sekiro. Stardew Valley. Let me see what this game is like. Stardew Valley. Oh,
Feeling, but you may have thought that you were just going
nope. I can't take these type of games anymore. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of these games. Sorry, can't do it. I played Must Deliver. Deliver at all costs. I played this game. This game is so fun. I have it in my Epic Games library.
Tap of the button.
This game is really fun. Really fun. You just get to drive around and you can destroy everything. And the only thing that matters is that you have to make the delivery. See how you can destroy buildings like Lego blocks. You get the police to chase you as well. Then you can play missions. You have the world to explore and all that. You can do this. This is really fun when I played it. Completed the whole game. Completed the full story. And it is a surprisingly small game. Small game as in that this is only 8 gigabytes, which is so unheard of in 2025. When I saw the installation size, I was surprised that this is just 8 gigabytes. And they have included like 4 different worlds that you can play in as a sandbox and you can just destroy shit. Really liked it. But Coder Army, shut up. Just play story mode games. It's a lot better. Yeah. So Dying Light 2 I'm gonna play. Soul game are actually pain in the ass. Yeah, it is. Try Destiny 2. It's a good game, or Warframe, or you could play with people on servers. Just stick to simulator games, lol. Simulator games like Rocket League is not a simulator. Simulator is like NFS Shift or NFS Shift Unleashed. I'm not a fan of those games either. Need for Speed hasn't really had a good banger game since like so long. Last one I played was NFS The Run. And after that, all the NFS games have now been trash. Whether it is NFS Need for Speed Heat, Need for Speed No Limits, that's mobile game. What else is out there? Anyway, I can't remember. The latest one was NFS Heat, I guess. Okay, anyway. I guess I uninstalled for a long time. You might like Watch Dogs 2. Already played it. Already finished it, already uninstalled it. I had my fun with Watch Dogs 2. I liked it. Compared to Watch Dogs 1, it was a lot fun to play. I would give it that. Then if we talk about Sekiro-like gameplay, I finished the whole Ghost of Tsushima. I finished it. That game is such a banger game. If you want it easy, you can actually make it easy. But if you want to make it tough, you can actually make it tough. And that was such a good game, Ghost of Tsushima. Really liked it when I played it. I unfortunately only stuck to the main missions. I only finished the main missions and just uninstalled it. I did not hop. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back, guys? You're the real one, Ta. You're the real one. You actually stayed for my Wi-Fi to come back. You're a real one. Hey, Bhargav. Okay, we are so back. We are so back. My Wi-Fi just died out of nowhere while I was in the middle of yapping. Fuck off, Geo. The Conjuring Last Rites official trailer. Man, the Conjuring franchise is still going. Unreal. Not gonna watch. I can't believe my yap session got interrupted by my Wi-Fi dying. You guys keep saying blasphemous. I need to see blasphemous gameplay.
Welcome to Blasphemous. This is a game that I really wanted to try out. Let's go back this way. Now there was like a ladder I could go up and also a spot I could go to the bottom. So let's go up top first and just see what we got.
Is this the correct blasphemous game that you guys keep recommending? Is it the correct one? Let me close this out. Let me close this out. Yeah, let me close this out. Now we are back. Ended. No. Ended temporarily because my Wi-Fi died out of nowhere. Anyway. Okay, bye, bro. I think I need to go as well. In 15 minutes, I'll go. Anyway, inside China's mini PC production, how tiny computers are made. Ah, fuck off. How many tiny computers get sold? The complete guide to only 7 people watching. What is this, bro? Because my stream just died. If you look right here, before it died, it had like 14 people. And at the peak, I had like 21 people watching. So just because of an outage that lasted like, what, 5 minutes? People walked away. And I wouldn't blame them for it. Building a Lat Panda Mew Cyber Deck.
This is a Latte Panda Mew, a tiny but powerful, mesmerizing visual effects, calming ambient music, and tactile input. Since I know it'll work with the Mew, I chose this 11.6-inch 1920 by 1080 touchscreen. With that, the internal 4-pin connector socket degrees and facing the other way. And of course, I had to make sure I didn't mess up the polarity. That would be type properly, as well as use the trackpad. If you really plan on using it for an extended period of time, though, it can be propped up.
I like the layout. The mouse is right in the middle and you actually have your hands a little bit spread out for your keyboard. I do like this one, but I feel like the one that we saw with Clockwork Pi, I should what, Doofus? Now what's happening on my Discord? Squirtle is brutal, man. What the fuck?
Up using the stand with the keyboard out for a more natural viewing angle. Or you can even prop it up with the keyboard retracted to just watch some videos. I'd recommend checking out some of the ones on my channel.
But why metal though? That is fascinating to me. Like every construction of these things, they have a metal body. Like, are they trying to future-proof something? The top 25 Raspberry Pi projects of 2024.
Hey there, welcome back. Adding a splash of joy. If you're tired of just getting reminders on your phone and want something cooler to track your upcoming events, then this LED progress bar is the perfect project for you. you. All you need are a Raspberry Pi Pico W and a colorful.
Okay, I think there is some kind of construction going on. I think I need to end the stream now. There is no point of me yapping here if this construction sound is going to be there. So yeah, let me log off. This is it for today. Tomorrow 12 afternoon I'll be back here. So see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully no construction will happen tomorrow. So yeah, I'll do dancing and singing to make users engaged. What the fuck you on about, beauty appreciator? I mean, nah man, we don't mind. I know you don't mind, but I want to show you this. What is that?
Linux distributions.
What your Linux distro says about you. Yeah. We actually saw that on stream a long time ago. Anyway, this is it for today. Tomorrow, same time, 12 afternoon, I'll be back right here on this channel, Indian Standard Time. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, shut up, beauty appreciator. Oh, you're Indian. Okay, you're not outside of India. Otherwise, you wouldn't have recommended this song. Anyway, about to black out on Xanax anyway. Okay, I don't know what to feel about that. Do I feel happy? Do I feel sad that you're going through something? I know you're dyslexic, but yeah. Anyway, tomorrow, 12 afternoon, I'll be back. Bye-bye. Bye-bye for now. There is construction going on around me, so there is no point in me streaming. So anyway, bye-bye. Bye.